this looks like a good spot.
Who abandoned these dogs?
I don't think they're that friendly looking. They look like guard dogs to me.
Yeah, what's the story about Area 51?
Yeah, this storm Area 51, it got huge coverage.
Oh yeah, on Facebook, over 1 million I will attend this event.
Yeah, but you know what? It brought awareness to this whole UFO ET contact thing in a positive way, even though it was a little bit weird here and there. Yeah, right?
Yeah, but what's the real reason you think?
I think the real reason is I heard that Area 51 was a huge underground shopping mall.
Oh my god, they came for this outer world sales.
Yeah, and you know what? I need some new boots
Nice.
to check it out.
Yes. Hey, by the way, a lot of our viewers have sent us a ton of questions.
They certainly did. Hey, an upcoming episode, we're going to have you guys send in some questions, and we're going to devote an entire episode into answering your questions. So send in any kind of question you want. Any kind of question.
Yeah, any kind of questions. Right. And guess where we're at?
Yeah, and try to guess where we are. So, thank you for sending in all your questions, and let's get started answering them.
All right, question number 1, all the way from YouTube, Mike. Oh my god, it's Gilligan and Marianne from Gilligan's Island. You guys look great after 40 plus years missing. So the question is, did the SS Minnow really get lost, or was it a mass boat abduction event? Well, I don't know. I was definitely gone for 3 long cruise hours. It could have been missing time, who knows, but I thought it was an abduction because somebody would have said something.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
No, it's a storm.
Thank you for the question. This is a question from Roberta from Facebook. I'd love to know what my next step should be for contact. Last summer, I was doing the meditations in my backyard whenever I could. I had a few dreams, but no orbs or lights while doing the meditations. Although one night, I saw a red globe-shaped object while looking at planes fly over. Okay, I would say keep doing what you're doing. Maybe enhance your meditations with sounds or music to go a little deeper and raising your vibration. And remember that contact happens sometimes before your CE5 meditation, sometimes during, and sometimes after. So you could even have it later the next night, the contact in a dream. So I would say keep it up, and remember, contact can happen at any time. What's important is to keep your intentions and be open to the experience.
Question number 3, all the way from Ireland, Vishnu. How long do you guys sit for meditation before the contact happens? Well, usually for beginners, we do a 20-minute guided meditation from your phone or recording, whatever. And then once you get that done, a little break, and then we do a silent meditation for probably 20 minutes or longer.
Right, and do you remember that one time we were doing CE5 with San Diego, and we were all sitting around the campfire, and we hadn't even started yet. It was probably about 7 o'clock at night, and all of a sudden, I got up and walked away from the campfire, and I looked up, and there was already flash bulbs going off. So it can even happen without meditation even starting.
And sometimes they already know what's going on ahead of time. So.
Yeah. Okay, this question is from Kat on Facebook. So, we've done the protocols, meditated, asked a question, and had a super bright craft pass over slowly, then dim and vanish. You checked the app for satellites and other tracked objects, and nothing was scheduled for that time. How can we tell if it's the off-world visitors responding to questions they've picked up on telepathically, or if it's a human-made craft? Emotional resonance? Okay, so how can you tell if it's the off-world visitors responding versus a man-made craft. It's twofold. First of all, a man-made craft will make sound. So listen for sound. If you hear no sound, then the probability goes upwards. And even if it's way, way up high satellite, what you can do too, the twofold, is externally and internally, is to connect with your heart, or try to, and listen to your intuition. Does it feel like an off-world visitor? Does it feel otherworldly? Ask yourself that, and this will help you. And through experience, you'll figure it out.
Question number 5, all the way from the UK. UK Rob. Love you, Rob. Will Pete pop a wheelie?
Oh, it's about your bicycle.
Oh yeah, yo, the story is I got rid of my car maybe 7 years ago because of on personal choice. I combine my car with transit, the train, whatever I take, I get there. And also to show everyone that anybody can start a CE5 team, even a guy on a little bicycle, for God's sakes.
Yeah, so will you pop a wheelie?
No, that's not my deal.
Alright, sorry, Rob. Okay, this question is from Courtney from MUFON, Oregon. MUFON is the Mutual UFO Network, and it's probably the oldest and biggest worldwide investigative UFO research and investigative organization. So this is from Courtney from MUFON. Is it possible for two people to witness the same UFO event in very different ways? Or can the UFO present itself differently to two different people? An event took place about 5 years ago, and both witnesses viewed the event simultaneously and observed very different characteristics. One person was very frightened with a feeling of darkness and dread. The other witness felt safe, comforted, and viewed the event as light, ethereal, and beautiful. So the answer is yes. Two people can see the same event and get two different perceptions of it. And this is a common phenomena actually out in the field. Not to such an extreme, however, but part of this is that we are all individuals, and if a person is coming into the event or experience with a sense of fear, that's going to be brought into their experience. The other person, who might be more positive, no fear, is more open to the experience, thus you're experiencing two different things. So that is why it's always important to be very positive.
Yeah, I think we manifest our own fears.
Yeah.
If we do that, it's going to happen. Or you may see something that may seem fearful that really isn't fearful.
Yeah, and this whole fear thing is all about conditioning from when we were tiny and we were watching these space alien invasion movies and even the computer games, right?
Right.
So you got to get beyond that conditioning.
Yes.
Go inward.
Go inwards.
No fear.
It's consciousness based.
Nothing to fear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Question number 7, all the way from Ireland. Ireland John. How do we prove and argue that UFOs are real? For real, really. How do we argue that ETs are benevolent? Okay. The first one, how do we prove that they're real for other people who are new to this or the nuts and bolts? I would highly recommend to go to Richard Dolan. Richard Dolan is a historian on UFOs. Richard Dolan Press, just plug his name in, you'll see a lot of proof on the nuts and bolts and how UFOs are real. And another thing I would ask them is, what rock has you been living underneath for all these months? There's the Tic Tac, the Nimitz, the US has Nimitz, the Navy, they have protocols on how to report these craft now. So yes, it's a real phenomenon.
There's a lot of information out there. Just start researching it.
Yeah.
It can't all be fake.
No, I doubt the Department of Defense would be putting that out as a serious document to the pilots how to report these UAPs on unidentified aerial phenomena. So it's a real phenomenon.
And how do we prove that they're benevolent?
Well, as long as I've been out in the field, no abductions, no
Same here.
operations. They haven't had us for lunch yet.
Plus, remember the research, the academic research from the Free organization, FREE. They just put out a book.
Yes, Ray Hernandez and a cast of thousands of PhDs and doctors.
So yeah,
It's called Beyond UFOs, if you want to look up the book.
Yeah, Beyond UFOs. The only bad ET I ever encountered was human beings.
Really? Okay, this question is from Dr. Joseph Burks on Facebook. Here is a tough question, at least it was for one contact worker. About 10 years ago, I was working with a Rama activist that described as being telepathic, was told that when boardings are offered, there is no guarantee that the humans chosen will be returned. He and another contact worker were selected, but she had a 10-year-old daughter and could not consent to this no return guaranteed policy. Over 2 decades ago, I heard the same no guarantee return policy described by the CSETI director. I always figured this was a trust thing. If we are not totally convinced of the altruistic nature of the flying saucer intelligences, then we should not be willing to meet with them physically. What is your view of this issue? Yeah, that's a tough question. Let me answer that question with an example. When we in the third dimension, this dimension, where all the rules apply, gravity, etc., book a cruise from point A to point B, the cruise company assumes we're getting 100% guarantee we're going to get from A to B. But the reality in this third dimension is that anything could happen. Anything. That's why they have insurance. And it's not that the cruise company has bad intentions and they're going to dump us on another location, another island. It's just that in all practicality, in this dimension, there is no guarantee, no matter how good your intentions are. The way I view this question is that the ET beings that are coming and interacting within this dimension, altering their vibrations to exist in this dimension with us, landing a spaceship, offering us on board, they are under the same influences of those laws of the third dimension. Thus, as good as their intentions are, they cannot 100% guarantee. It's probably 99.9, anything could happen. So that's how I view that. That it's not about bad intentions, that there's something going to abduct you and take you away and you can never come back. I don't think that's what we're talking about here at all with this no guarantee policy that's being put out there.
Anonymous YouTube. How much LSD or crack do you guys have to see aliens? Well, our policy is we're organic and no additives. It's drug-free. Yeah. We don't do any drugs. It only makes us look more uncredible. We do it naturally. It's a lot of hard work. It's called meditation. Other than that, no, we don't allow drugs. And if there is drugs, I say, do it on your own time. Thank you very much.
Yes, and with CE5, it's about the credibility.
Yeah.
If you saw something and they say, well, what were you on? Your credibility goes freaking out the window, right?
Right. Not even pot. I mean, you want to smoke your pot?
Nothing.
Not on my time.
No. Coffee, no smoke.
Coffee's okay, but not too much coffee. Yeah. You can't meditate. You'd be all jittery.
Yeah. Okay, this question, SS on Twitter. What is the one thing our cosmic friends need from each of us to speed up this process so that we can all freely interact without fear of negative energetic interferences? Okay, they don't need anything from us. They are here to help us realize the truths, self-realization, and they are here to help us raise our consciousness and awareness. They don't need anything from us. They are here to offer assistance to those that would like to move in that direction to help make this world a better place. Raise our vibrations. You see, if you give energy to something negative, then you're boosting that negative force. So it's better to stay positive and not focus on anything else that's going on that you're fearful of or is negative energy. So they don't need anything from us. They are only here to help us.
Oh yeah, they're here to help us, I think, because we're like children. We're children that found the matches.
Right, and it's up to us. It's all about staying positive, what they need from us is to stay positive. It's like the 100th monkey effect, right?
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. Be peaceful and love each other. Oh wait, Ray, I think I hear that music. It's that time to wrap it up.
Yeah, I hear. I think our guards here are getting a little impatient and want us to go. Yeah, we gotta go anyway.
Yes.